Hey YouTube, Old School Gamer 1981 here. Been hitting up some non-local thrift stores. My work's had me out of town for a little bit, and I always look on my iPad and type in thrift store and hit them all up, buy everything that I think I don't have. So I'll jump right into it. Found just a few NES games. These are $2 a piece. Had Track and Field 2. The Karate Kid, Fisher-Price, I Can Remember, which I can't remember ever playing this game or any of my friends ever playing it, so I'm sure this sucks ass. And Kung Fu. So these are just games I needed for my collection to try to complete my NES collection. They also had some Atari games, which I told you in the last video I'm going to start collecting Atari games. I don't know anything about them, what they're worth. My Atari isn't working, so haven't tested any of these that I've gotten. But first one is Space Invaders, E.T. Extraterrestrial, Pitfall, golf, and football. So just some more Atari games. I barely have any, so if I see them for $1, I'm going to pick them up. You know, I don't have any Atari stuff. I also found a SNES game, Sim City. I remember playing this, when I was younger. So it always pissed me off. I could never beat that game. The weird thing I found was this Atari Flashback, and it came with all the cords. It's got the RCA jacks, it's got the little joysticks, just newer looking Atari joysticks and power converter. So I plugged this thing in right when I got home. I wanted to see what it was about, and it has I guess all the old Atari games on there, and it's 2-player, 2 joysticks. And me and my coworker are sitting there playing it. I can't remember what game we were playing. We were laughing at them all, and we heard a loud pop from it, and it started just smoking right here, and it looked like it was going to catch on fire. So I unplugged it real fast, and blew on it. It smelled like burning plastic, and we're like, okay. I paid $7 for this, by the way, at a thrift store. I didn't know what it was. The people there didn't know what it was. It's got some shaking to it. There's shit all broken in it, but after it caught on fire almost, we blew on it, plugged it back in, and it works fine. So I don't know. I'm not gonna leave this on overnight, or maybe even try to play it ever again. Just have it in my collection. So Atari Flashback, I didn't even know they made these. I don't know anything about Atari. And my friend, coworker actually, was at the flea market, and he was looking for a Game Boy Color, and all the retail stores, they have them for $30, and he found a Game Boy Color that came with the game, I guess, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and it does work, it does turn on, power's on. I don't know if you can see that, but the speaker's broken, but it does work with earbuds. So he got that for $10, and I've seen these all over the place at the retails, and they're always $30. So Game Boy Color, $10, flea market, can't beat that. One last thing was, at the thrift store, I always look through the magazines, and I don't think I'm ever going to find one of these, but I actually found one. And this was volume 37 of Nintendo Power. And when I saw this, I almost fell over. I couldn't believe it, because all the magazines, they're like 10 cents a piece at the thrift store. And I found an old Nintendo Power from the early 90s. And I used to have these when I was younger. I don't have any anymore. This is my first one since I was a kid. It actually has the poster still in it. And let's look. box. So, a Nintendo Power with the poster still in it. It was like 10 or 15 cents. And I dug through the box of magazines for about another hour after finding this. So, I think this is going to be another thing I start collecting, is the older Nintendo Power magazines. But anyway, probably at the end of this video, I'm going to put some flea market footage of us going to the flea market, going to the pawn shops, going to the thrift store, so you can see you know, I'm out there doing this whenever I can. I try to get off work early, take my lunch breaks, go to the thrift store. You know, whenever I can, I look for retro game stuff. But if y'all have any you know, questions or advice, tell me if anything in here is worth any kind of money. I don't have time to research all this, and you know, rate, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna put some stuff at the end of this video, try to show you some footage, and until next time, it's Old School Gamer 1981 saying see ya.
A ver qué pasa, si me va bien me quedo.
Ya lo conocen, ya saben que vayan allá.
Bueno, mi mucha gente aquí,
Sorry. I think that just plugs into the TV.
all that money, batteries, oh, and
Yeah. Gotta get Zelda. I'll give you 3. Alright. I see how you just gave him 2. That was funny. You're like, here. And he's like, huh? Yeah. He didn't know why you were handing him money. I don't even think he's seen it in your hands at first. I went like this and showed him. That was funny, dude. Yeah. Whoops. What is that?
Say hi, Lulu.
Hi,
baby.
Broken ass Game Boys.
for my true love, I will
I don't think so. Is that a Sega CD? Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn. I need Sega CD. These are hard to get though anyway.
Golf. I just need to test it.
Yeah.
See if it even works. Saturn.
Shake too. On YouTube. 20 games. All the ones I got on my hand. We take 20 for these?
No.
Not, no? Huh?
30.
25.
Okay, yeah.
Let me look, make sure I got it.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Still filming. She's like, you think it's going out now? Look down in there. All that for $25. That's a dollar a piece for all the games. So she tried to go 30 on me, but they had been picked over pretty bad. Got a Sega. Hey YouTube, just got done walking around the flea market out here, and it's getting hot out, even though it kind of looks overcast. But a lot of people are coming now. I hit it up early, and I found a booth that had just hundreds and hundreds of games in it. I got some footage that my buddy followed me around and had with his iPhone and recorded, some of our shopping. But here's some. This is all in one booth. I got all this stuff. Everything was picked over real bad, but if you see, look how many. Found a Sega CD game, bunch of Nintendo games, and even a Game Genie for the Sega, boxed Jack Nicklaus Golf. But they're picked over so bad, but I was able to find a bunch of games for my collection, and there's like over 20 games in here. And I went up to the lady and I asked her, I was like, I'll give you $20 for all these, and she's like, no, 30. And when she said 30, I was like, I'm good. So I said 25, and that's like, still a dollar a piece for these freaking games, which you can't get any Nintendo game anywhere for $1 a piece. At least not where I live. So she said okay, and I grabbed them all. So I don't think there's anything too rare in here. I'm gonna have to go through them and look, but I know I just made sure I wanted to pick out ones that I did not have in my collection. So, and of course a box, even though it's a freaking Jack Nicklaus Golf, it still supports, or it's still boxed, complete. So I'll go through some of these games in a later video, see if anything's worth anything. But I was real happy to get the Game Genie for Sega for $1. So anyway, I'll put a video up on these finds a little later. See ya.